Modern environments demand constant, high-intensity attention. To meet this, most people reach for traditional energy drinks, flooding their systems with raw stimulants to force a state of alertness. This line graph maps the cardiovascular response to standard stimulants. It shows an immediate, aggressive spike in heart rate, a surge of biological panic mimicking productivity. But within hours, the nervous system exhausts its reserves, and the metric collapses into deep fatigue. A massive biological difference exists between preventing sleep and producing high-quality work. A racing heartbeat is an unreliable indicator of a clear mind. The standard approach to energy optimizes for physical hyperactivity. It leaves professionals agitated and distracted, lacking the stability required to execute complex tasks. Modern creation requires a state of calm, sustainable focus, where attention is directed with purpose, rather than scattered by a chemical rush. In the United Kingdom, a team identified this gap and engineered a specific response. They called it Pantheon Energy. Their philosophy required ignoring established beverage industry norms. Instead of finding new ways to spike adrenaline, they began building an entirely different architecture for human energy. The target was intentional, controlled performance. This requires a state where the user remains in command of their cognitive faculties, rather than fighting against a nervous system overload. Correcting the modern fatigue cycle meant abandoning the concept of a traditional stimulant. To find a model for this type of perfected performance, the developers looked to classical mythology. Ancient gods represented absolute mastery over specific states of being. They were avatars of wisdom, balance, and recovery, qualities requiring refined control, not raw force. These legendary archetypes of endurance and clarity became the design targets for a new energy drink, prioritizing sustained mental capacity over temporary stimulation. Mapping thousands of years of human philosophy onto modern metabolic pathways required a long-term, disciplined vision of what the body could achieve. These classical narratives provided the foundational framework, identifying the exact mental and physical states that modern chemistry would need to target. Translating these abstract mythological ideals into physical chemistry required a move beyond simple caffeine. Pantheon utilizes advanced nootropics, cognitive enhancers like specific amino acids and vitamins, designed to improve executive function. These compounds fuel cognitive pathways directly, providing the precursors necessary to maintain unwavering attention for long durations without stressing the heart. This generates a methodical release of energy, avoiding the jagged heart rate peaks of traditional drinks. This specific application of nootropic science allows humans to replicate the focused endurance of legend while avoiding the biological debt of a crash. Pantheon prioritizes cognitive alignment over physical speed, creating a new metric for what high-level performance looks like. This controlled output matches the actual daily demands of creators and professionals who require steady stamina for deep analytical work. It is a fusion of two eras, the symbolic power of ancient mastery, realized through the application of modern neurochemistry. The result is a clean, unbroken supply of power that allows users to push past standard mental fatigue while maintaining a healthy biological balance. Reaching your highest potential requires a departure from the cycle of exhaustion. True human drive is built on intentional, divine focus.